Welcome to Chapter 10 of Unravel. This level is called Rust. Let's get right to it. As always, 5 collectibles, and there's also a secret achievement called Reckless, and the way to unlock that is simply by gathering the 4th collectible, so all that will be shown in this video. After I tie a knot up here, I do want to come back down and untie both my knots over here, or else I won't have enough yarn to reach the next checkpoint. That way I can just rappel up here. Gonna untie this as well. And now I have just barely enough yarn to reach this checkpoint. This is one of the more dangerous areas of the level. You're going to have to use a rolling tire to kind of make some jumps. Right here is probably the trickier jump. There we go. Not too bad though. If you fall down, you're going to get crushed by that tire. You're going to die a miserable death. Nobody wants that, right? Not at all. So for the first collectible of this game, or the level I mean, you're going to want to tie yourself over here, and then swing all the way over here to make a nice little trampoline. And then you should be able to swing on here, and as you can see, the collectible is going to be right here. So that is 1 of 5. I guess this one could be easy to miss if you don't know to look for it. Now it's just a matter of swinging across. Again, it's another perilous part, I guess, one of the parts you can die on in this level. But again, just pretend you're Aragorn on the bridge of Khazad-dûm, and you'll be okay. I have a nice memory unfolding here with the dog. No. Dang it. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I guess the main lesson in this game is don't rush things. Just don't. It's not worth it. It'll make it worse for you in the long run. See, like I was tempted to jump there, but I didn't. I'm trying not to rush. You can see a collectible right above me. I'll get to that eventually. But it's actually going to take a little while before I can get to it. So over here, I'm going to want to pull that all the way down like that. And then I can make a little bridge here. Oh, come on. Tie that knot, Yarny. Good boy. Okay. And then with this, I have enough string to kind of rappel down here. And right here, if you heard it, that was the second collectible of the level. So now I do want to go back and grab that one from a little bit earlier. That's going to be a third collectible. And it's actually quite tricky to get that one. You have to make a pretty difficult jump. So I'm going to kind of swing on over to here. And I'm going to go down as far as I can. And then just swing. And I'm going to try to swing as far as I can to the left in order to grab the third collectible. If I fail this jump many times, I'll probably just edit it out, because it is quite tricky. But there you go, I can latch onto this and then just swing across. And grab the third collectible. Nice. And now instead of swinging back right, we're going to want to swing to the left. There's going to be an open window we can jump in. So again, I'm going to go all the way down, and then just try to get my momentum going. You can see that window there. Probably could have jumped. No, Yarny, no. Why do you do this to me? You're ruining my video. So yeah, what happened there was I actually had too much momentum. So if you have too much momentum, that can be a bad thing too. You want to get it just right. And it looks like that thing is still swinging, so this jump itself might be a little tricky. Alright. Let me go down again. Oh my gosh. If I fail it a second time, I'll edit it out as well. It's a good thing about videos, man. You can just edit out all your terrible mistakes. If you do it really smooth, you don't even have to tell your audience that you edited stuff out. They won't even notice. Okay, so there we go. Now over here is going to begin the part in which you're going to get the Reckless achievement if you gather the fourth collectible in this level. It's not that hard. I'll show you how to do it, of course. So there's this big magnet over there, and I can control it using this. I want to bring it all the way to the left. You can see there's a box right above me, and I can crush that because it has the fourth collectible of the game. So I'm going to bring it all the way left. Then I'm going to bring it down. You can see the little arrows on the switches I'm stepping. There we go. And I crushed that. So the collectible is now active. Let me turn this off. Okay. So now I want to bring this magnet right over the hood of the car. And I want to actually use the magnet to get the engine from the car. I'm going to need that in a little bit. Okay, bring that all the way down. And then let me turn the magnet on. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then I want to take this all the way to the right side of the screen here. Because I'm going to need to use that engine as a jumping platform in order to reach a certain height. It's going to take it all the way. All the way. And then down. And then I'll turn the magnet off. And then you do want to get the magnet out of the way, or else you won't be able to latch on to the little point where you have to. So you don't have to bring it back like all the way, but you want to make sure it's nice and clear of your path. Okay, so now I can rappel up here, grab that fourth collectible. Excellent. And here we go. Make a nice little trampoline here. And then as you can see, I can use this engine to be able to reach this latch point and continue along to the next part. gonna go ahead and tie myself here and then drop down, tie myself to this lever, and then tie over here. That way the lever stays pulled. That's gonna leave the garage nice and open for me. That way I can hopefully get out of here. I'm getting like some weird swinging motions here. Okay. Gonna tie a knot. So that way I can drop down and just swing on out of this garage. This part, you do want to be careful. You don't want to get crushed by that. So you kind of want to wait on the left side until this drops down. And then you can kind of push it on through. And then make sure you jump on top of it. And you can use it as a little platform to get up here. And then we're going to wait for a yellow little bottle to kind of drop down from the top there. And then we're going to try to latch onto it. Except that one was a little too late for me. There we go. And then we'll just pull this up so we can use it. And we can use that to kind of push this through. I'm going to tie myself to this. That way I can lasso across to the next checkpoint. Again, be careful not to get squashed here by all these falling things. It'll be a terrible way to die. Right. This next part is timed. You do want to do this quickly. There's also the 5th and final collectible of the level. You want to pop open this trunk, and then you want to drop down this seat, pull this seat out, jump up here, latch onto the glove box, grab the 5th collectible, and get out of here before you get crushed by the car crush. And it also takes you right here to the end of the level, and looks like we only have half a badge of honor here. So we're going to need to find the other half in the future. Excellent music in this game. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but I really do enjoy the soundtrack here. Okay, so it looks like we're missing half a heart. And let's take a look at how this is coming along. Rust. All things inevitably come to an end. Someday the machine stops running. We can share paths for a while, but ultimately, we all have our own separate destinations. It's a nice looking dog. I love dogs, by the way, in case you didn't know. It's like my favorite thing, man. Oh, that's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. Looks like there's some sort of sick man. Maybe the old lady's husband. We might find out in the next episode, which might be the finale, because chapters 11 and 12 are back to back. You don't actually exit back to the house after chapter 11. You just continue straight to level 12. So the next episode may very well be the finale. I hope you would join me for it. You can see I got all 5 secrets over here. And we are headed over here for the next level, the last leaf. I hope you will join me for it. Be sure to leave a like on this video, and see you next time.